This shit looks terrible. What the hell? Who is it? Who doing the statues for us these days? I don't know. They need to get a committee and fire some folks. What up, Wheatfield? What up, y'all? Wheat, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl La T here at Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. We show enough never know what you're gonna get. We are bringing a rising message. Why? Because we are locked out our computer again. Yeah. Um, so we gotta wait. So we figure why not bring a message at the same time. Ah. Y'all, I don't know what this energy is this week. Today is Thursday, 10/2/2025, which is 9. Hey, Wheat, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. But it's giving like, I don't know why I keep getting the energy somebody want to knock you down. Like the sun box that's up here, literally, I don't know what I did. I closed the closet door, which is over there. But it knocked the whole box down, which this is like set up against something. So it's like, I don't understand how it fell. But I keep picking up the energy of like you having to pursue through people who envious, jealous, want to knock you off your pedestal. It could be harvest season like energy because people see what you have accomplished and now it's like, oh, I got a feeling about it. You done picked up some new haters this season. It's okay. It is. It's a part, it goes with the territory. That's what I'm getting. So thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate it. Don't let, people's energy like project onto you and pull down your mood. So if you are not feeling like your vibrant, energetic self, then know that that energy is probably coming from somebody else. For some reason, I just got hot. So we're gonna take this off. Let's get the pin comment. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Ooh, I see you, one who possessed. Thank you so much for being here, beloved. Thank you, thank you, thank you for tapping in. Great day. It is a great day. Spirit said it's a good day to have a good day. That's the cup today. It's a good day for a good day. Yeah, I'm feeling earth tones and neutrals and stuff. So Spirit been dressing us like in browns and greens and so I don't know what that's going on, what that is about. But that's the vibe. That is the vibe. What up, y'all? Sweet, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you again. If you are new, welcome to you too. Spirit say it's a great day to have a great day, so have a great day. And do it on purpose, right? Just for you. Alpha and Omega. Let's get a message from the universe. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for bringing these messages. Encourage us on this day. Strengthen us. Folks is harvesting. You got haters out here. Folks want to take you off your shine. They want to distract you from your grind. You know what I mean? Like, just, understand that it's time to let folks go. When the spirit show you who it's time to release from your life, then don't put up any resistance. Just let it go. See, it's somebody that's comparing themselves to you. We pulled this card yesterday. Comparing yourself to others keeps you stuck. And somebody is comparing themselves to you. But we know we don't compare ourselves to anybody. The wheat doesn't lie for. You already called for good bread. You are original. You are in your authentic self. You are doing you. So compare yourself to anybody else for what? Nobody compares to you. You don't compare to them. Like, you can't be anybody else. That's an exercise in futility, right? And it's like you know that as long as you keep doing you, everything works well for you. But other people have not got that lesson. Everybody not on the same timeline, so somebody could definitely be doing a comparison thing. They could be looking at your harvest, your production, what you have accomplished over the past cycle. Could be a couple of cycles. This could be the culmination of a couple of past cycles where your cycle could have been like a couple of years long, like a 5-year cycle, a 7-year cycle, a 10-year cycle. And all of that is like kind of hitting, is giving your time is now, right? This is your time. And people who got an issue, but like we said yesterday, we Fuck them people, okay? Prioritizing yourself right now. Self-healing, self-care, self-accomplishment, self-goals, like all of it. Prioritize what you got going on. Put other needs before you put your needs above others for once. It's given like, yeah, what it is you need to do, that's top tier. That's the focus. Focusing on you. Whether, again, your self healing, your self love, it takes a lot of time to really, really dig into you, your self discovery, healing old wounds. It's even giving like taking some of the weight off of your shoulders. Spirit is saying, like, take some of this weight off, like all of it doesn't belong to you. So you take it off and you only care for what belongs to you. Yeah. Other people are responsible for their own ish. And we're talking about adults here. So not like, you got to care for the kiddos and all of that. But it's like, even a certain extent with the children, it's certain things that they have to carry that they are responsible for. Like they're responsible to keep their room clean and their things picked up and their little chores that you have assigned to them. They're responsible for their homework and being, responsible over their stuff. They have autonomy and responsibility. And raising children that way, we get into adulthood and we realize that we are to take care of our own responsibilities. We are to be self-functioning and self-governing, right? And self-managing, right? Self-organizing, right? That's how we become self-sufficient. And if you are healing any of those things, then of course yourself needs to focus. Because you could take on other people's shit, it could weigh you down. You're carrying all this weight and burden on your shoulders, the weight of the world. And it's like, that's too much, that's too heavy. People don't learn how to become self-sufficient when other folks carry their shit. And it's given like somebody either wants you to carry their shit, or they feel like you should just fucking do it, or they feel entitled to something. And maybe that's why they are comparing, right? Because it's a sense of entitlement that says, I should be in this point and I don't understand why you are and I'm not, or how you at the same level as me, or whatever the fuck this person is thinking. But it's definitely given comparison. Somebody is not self-sufficient and they are used to somebody else carrying the weight on their shoulders. Like they could put their shit off on other people. So if you had a habit of carrying other people ish, let that shit go, beloved. That's too much. It's time for other people to carry their own damn weight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There's no rush. It's no rush. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So we're not going to just like run ourselves ragged. Take your time, run your race, go at your own pace. You will win in your own divine timing. And it's given that somebody's time is now. So if it's your time now, celebrate. If it's not your time quite yet, keep going, keep working. It will be soon. And don't worry about anybody else around you. Don't compare your timeline to anybody else's timeline. That steals your joy. Have a great day today. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for bringing the messages. Thank you so much for filling us spiritually so that we can be strengthened and bear the yoke that's on our shoulders. We see Soul Companion here. Have us to overflow. As you have lightened the yoke, you have lightened our load. We ask that it goes out into your wheat field and have them receive it. Have them be spiritually edified through this conversation and strengthened so that they may bear the yoke you have placed upon them and have them overflow, and we meet in the middle. It's giving unity. I pray for unity. I pray for taking all the pieces and transmuting them back into wholeness. That we are whole, we are complete, that there's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Soul's voyage. We are protected as we move forward on our soul mission. Soul's voyage. It says there's a cosmic journey you've undertaken spanning realms and lifetimes, bringing with it wisdom and lessons. So one thing I'm getting from that sentence is about, realms, spanning realms and lifetimes. I was picking up a long cycle. It could have been 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. For somebody else, it could go back further than that. right? You could really be in this life cycle pulling in your abundance of past lifetimes or from other realms. So, like when we call back our power, we call back our power from all people, all places, all events, all timelines, and all dimensions. So it's like from everywhere that our power is sitting in creation, we call it back onto self. All those pieces, and we integrate it back into wholeness, right? So that we can fully utilize it. And so somebody may have really started to understand how to call back all of their energy for the sake of self healing, right? And to heal, to become whole, you need all of your ish. So somebody may be doing that, and you may be starting to see the fruit of it, like the evidence of your power returning, beloved. It says, remember, every encounter or challenge in this current life holds a deeper significance that connects you to this vast voyage. Everything is meaningful, right? Everything has meaning. Every encounter, every challenge, every obstacle is growing you, is teaching you, is bringing you something. And so when we can embrace those past experiences and get the understanding how they shape our present choices in our pathway, then it really starts to click for us. It changes how we receive, whether it's bad news, whether it's something that it'll be like, oh, a challenging situation, a problem that we need to solve. We start to look at them as opportunities instead of just like another thing that's happening. Oh my God, life is always happening. Life is always lifing. Well, honestly, you may have big goals and big dreams, which means you need a lot of energy, and you need a lot of lessons, a lot of learning in order to sustain it, to be strengthened and strong enough to bear it. But that also comes with the spirit bringing you all these situations so that you can, it's giving muscle or power your way through it, think your way through it. It's the challenges that grow you and strengthen you. So the more challenges it seems like you're having in your life, the more the spirit is actually doing with you to grow you and to strengthen you. You can change it from problems and challenges to opportunity, to preparedness. Like, you can always flip how you see it. And when you flip how you see it, it becomes useful to you. The way you move through it becomes differently. You come into alignment with the issue instead of resisting it as if it didn't exist. Or you just angry at the fact that it does exist. Allow it to be a galvanizing force for your passion to bring up something to your awareness regarding your soul's purpose. And how are you being prepared to either receive, to conquer, to grow, to be strengthened, to deepen your resiliency, to exercise your perseverance, get a little bit more intimate with the spirit, develop more confidence in knowingness. It's like all of these attributes and characteristics that are being developed and being pulled up every time you face a problem or an obstacle. So it would behoove us to learn how to embrace it. Your soul is encouraging you to seek moments of reflection, perhaps through meditation or journaling, to connect with this ancient journey and gain insights for your current voyage. Embarking on your soul's voyage, we navigate through the vast, immeasurable ocean of our past, present, and future existences. The journey between lives, as encapsulated in this card, emphasizes a transcendental flow of energy that shapes our present existence, propels our future. According to various belief systems and spiritual teaching, our soul embarks on numerous journeys through diverse lives, each shaping the individual we are today, and sculpting the soul into a form which carries the wisdom, lessons, and sometimes the scars of lives lived before. And so, with the first card coming out of prioritizing self healing right now, somebody could definitely be carrying the scars of past life lived before. It could be trauma from past lives, trauma from past cycles and past lives. Someone may have had the habit of carrying other people's ish, right? Of taking on burdens onto your shoulders that do not belong onto you. Just like this other person I'm getting with this card here, that I don't feel this is your energy. I'm feeling like somebody is comparing their life to yours, and they may have carried that trait from past life cycles. They may not even understand like why they do it, but they definitely carry a cycle of comparison, which keeps them stuck in guilt and shame, and it's separating them from their own blessings. So if you are learning to self-heal and to be in your authentic self and pulling your manifestations, all your power from past life cycles, healing that hurt and trauma, then another person comparing themselves to you may have, they're definitely going to take issue. It ain't no may have. This person got a problem. And they may be looking at you like, you know, you've gone through some heavy things and how are you manifesting? How are you growing? And they don't understand it because they are stuck in a cycle of comparison. They're dealing with shame and guilt. And guilt keeps them from growing because, you know, they're stuck to a belief system that no longer applies. And shame means that I can't face whatever I have that's going on within me. I turn away from it. It's too dark, it's too hurtful for me to really, you know, dig into it, to see that as self and accept it. You know, shadow work has been heavy. So whoever this person is that's stuck in a cycle of comparison, they definitely need to do a lot of shadow work. Today is a good day for it, though. It's a good day to dig into self, to understand you a little bit better, to be more intimate with you. Why do I feel like, you know, I should be at a certain place, especially if you haven't put the work in? Oftentimes people who do a lot of comparison, you know, they don't put the work in, but they feel like they should be where you at. And then it comes out with energy of envy and jealousy. Gift is here. There's something I would like for you to have. The spirit is gifting you with something. It could be, again, that prosperity that's coming through. This one. Yeah, creator. See, I don't know if you are a constant creator or whatever it is that you're creating, you're co-creating your reality, but it's like a gift. It's something that you have or that you're being given. And other people are comparing themselves to you. Your creativity is a superpower on the path to your prosperity. And we've been picking up heavy sacral energy, like somebody does not want you to be as creative, or they don't like the fact that you are, or they're just envious and jealous because you are. They have not gone inside and figured out their own gift and their own creativity, what it is that they're supposed to be bringing to creation itself, how they should be expanding it, what is their soul's voyage. They haven't discovered it. Anything else in here, Spirit? Say no. I'm sorry, though. Somebody does need to apologize. And we see believe. Believe is here. Continue to believe. Because if you don't believe in what you create or what your ideas, it's like they won't come to fruition. But I'm getting that you do have strong belief, like it's moving from belief to confidence to like assuredness. I know if I put my mind on something and I focus on it, it will grow. I can create it. Yeah. And it's something from the past that is coming through. I don't know if, again, like we talked about, past lives, past life cycles, the past in general. I still haven't gotten over what occurred in the past. I'm getting prioritizing self-healing. Put your needs first. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love and self-compassion. Compassion isn't complete until it includes you. You can't love people any more than you love you. And don't rush the time that you need to get back to good with you. Allow it to unfold. Again, it's a marathon. It's a life journey. It's not a sprint. You know what I mean? But in this season, I'm getting somebody's time is like, I can't say coming because I feel like somebody is in their time. Like this is the time for you. Things are coming through. Things are coming together. Want this one? This one. Yeah, look, it's something about intentions. And the calendar is giving me like that date, right? Like that date, like it's your time. It's something about the date. Today is a fresh start. See, today is a good day for a good day, right? It's a fresh start. No matter how your day was yesterday, you can make today whatever you wanted. Intend for it to be a good day. And we said on purpose. My intention for the day is for it to be a great day. Shit. And it's something about these colors. It's giving me very fall, very grounded, very, you know, earthy. Somebody could be an earth sign. For some reason, I'm picking up earth energy. I think, are we in Virgo right now? Yeah, we are in Virgo. So, earth energy is coming through. Somebody is definitely very creative. It's given like you have a spiritual gift, the ability to take spiritual material and manifest it in the 3D. And somebody's projecting their energy onto you. So projection. And this is this person who's comparing themselves to you. They feel sad. They feel, and it's something going on with crown chakra. See how the heart on top of their head, and you see how on the calendar it's a heart right there. See, it's given like on somebody's mind, like on their head, is your time, is your time, and they're projecting their sadness out into the ether, and you may be able to feel this energy. And if you are turning a blind eye to this person in their projection, the spirit is going to bring a situation so that you can see clearly. Because for some reason, confusion is sitting here and it's right there on top of the head. So it's like this projection could be sending some sort of energy towards you, and you don't see this person who for what they really are or how they really feel about you. Rather than reacting and projecting emotions onto others, remember that nobody is to blame. And we said this person had a lot of guilt and a lot of shame, right? No one is responsible for the emotions that anyone feels. When someone says or does something that brings up a strong emotion, you have the choice in how you respond. So somebody could have a strong emotion just by seeing or hearing you celebrate your season. Hearing you talking about self-healing and self-love and self-care and putting your needs first can make somebody else feel a kind of way. Because for them, they may feel like you should carry their shit, like they're entitled to your help or your support or something. It's giving your life cycle, your life look, like all of it. Why a person would feel like they're entitled to your life is beyond me. But you know that that's deep-rooted insecurity. Because why are you not grateful for your own opportunity, for your soul to express itself, specifically, soul's voyage? I'm sorry, this person probably needs to apologize to you. Morning rituals is coming through. What do you do in the rising? This is giving me something different. It's not giving me rising. It's giving morning. Like, not like, oh, good morning. Like, no. It's giving morning, like MOURNING. Like, this person mourns a lot. Like, they are in a state of ritualistic mourning. It's giving grief, is what I feel. This person does not pay attention to the habits that they have and how the habits that they have doesn't serve them. And they're not in the vibrational energy to change their habits and swap it out for things that are more healthy, more productive. Yeah, nurture is here. This person definitely needs to nurture themselves. The same way that you are prioritizing self-healing and self-love and self-care, this person needs to nurture themselves. They need to understand that they are enough and learn how to self-appreciate. See, you don't appreciate yourself when you're looking at somebody else's life and wondering, why is that not me? It's like giving up on every opportunity that you have within yourself to be who it is that you are supposed to be. Your soul it needs to express itself. Your soul has a word written in it. The source of us living, there's a word written in you, and that word needs to express itself. And if you don't allow your soul to express itself, you can be envious watching other people take the courage to express themselves. And whoever this person is, they're envious of you watching you do whatever it is that you're doing. See, tune in. It's here. Tune into your own heart. This person is not tuned into their heart. This is all the advice for whoever is envious and jealous of you, comparing themselves to you. It says, before doing what they normally do, they should take a moment to slow down, place their hands at their heart, and take a few deep breaths and ask themselves, what do I truly want? And honor however they are feeling. This way they can honor their own feelings and stop projecting that emotion out onto other people. You want this too? Yeah, see, releasing anger. And we talked about anger for a second. Like, sometimes that anger, can turn into a galvanizing force. You could transmute it into passion that fuels your, is given transmuted into power to passion so that it fuels your soul's mission. Right? It reveals it onto you. Sometimes the things that we get angry about are the things that we are passionate about, right? And we are to put our purpose and passion together to make some sort of change. This person may not have even discovered why they feel angry, why they feel changed, right? And it could be, they feel like they're angry at you, but it's really not you that they're angry at. Maybe that's why they need to apologize. I've been walking around thinking like I'm pissed off at you for fucking, I don't know how long. But when I really dig into it and get to the core, I'm not angry at you, I'm angry at myself. I'm angry at myself, and I'm really not even angry with me. I'm just really insecure about my own abilities. Can I create what I'm feeling? Can I really pull forward and manifest these visions? Do I have enough resources? Do I have enough intelligence? Do I have enough strength and perseverance and dedication and commitment? It's given like all the principles, right? And if they don't tap into themselves, then they will always compare themselves to everybody else. Yeah, the better it gets though. If they do the work, it will get better. It will get better. When things happen that cause me to feel good, today is a good day, right? I know that there are so much more good feelings coming my way. The better it gets, I keep rising up. It's like the more this person will have experiences in the spirit that shows them the evidence of faith that they can do it. Starting with the small things, right? That 1% daily that we've been talking about. If you are improving your life 1% daily, you're seeing that fruit, that evidence, those kind of like breadcrumbs for self, then you get the evidence that you can be successful. You're stacking up successes on a daily basis. They turning this card in reverse. But it's like, if I don't make my bed up, and I'm depressed, and I get up today and I make the bed up, right? That's a win, success, instantly, right? The next day I can make the bed up, and then I can actually pick up my shoes, and make sure that's lined up, or pick up my dirty clothes. The next day I'm, doing the bed, I'm picking up the dirty clothes, I threw in a load of laundry. So every day I'm doing what I did the day before, but I'm adding just a little bit that makes today more successful than it did yesterday, more productive, right? And I'm seeing myself kind of accomplish these small things, not big, right? Start small. I'm seeing myself accomplish these things, and they're adding up. It's like evidence, and day after day after day after day, I'm setting out with those intentions to be better today, 1% better today than I was yesterday. You know how many cycles, like in 1 year? That's 365 days or 364, whatever. Don't kill me in the comments if I'm off a day or two. But 365 days in 1 year at 1% a day, that's a 365% increase in productivity. Of course, somebody will be looking at you like, you spent all last year self healing and self caring and self reflecting, and look at the fruit of your labor in just 1 year. Of course, they would be upset with you about that. But again, they're not upset with you, they're upset with self because they didn't do that same type of work. They may have thought, oh, it's too big for me, it's too much. But if you tackle it 1% at a time, beloved, you could do it. That's not too much. 1% is not too much. For somebody, you may be on that 10% a day. Your 1% may not look like somebody else's 1%. If you were already on a 365% increase, 1% of 365% is not the same as 1% of 1%. Get that. So even when you keep going and doing your 1% daily, doing everything that you were doing and adding 1% on top of that, that's why you don't compare yourself to nobody else's journey. Everybody's capacity is not the same. Right? Look, have you asked your angels for help with this in reverse? I told you this person has not tapped into their spirit. They are not connected. They don't understand that they have a host of heavenly spirits with them to support them, to touch base with their soul, to strengthen them, to get answers from within. They have not done that work. You're doing it, right? So just think. If your capacity is to get up every day and clean your house from, top to bottom, you get up and you do more shit by 6 a.m. than people do all fuck day. Your capacity is not the same. You've grown and extended your capacity through everything that you experience over all of these cycles. So your 1% is going to be way fuck different than a person who's just starting out or who haven't really got going yet. They're still getting out of the bed. They're still waking up. Their 1% might to be wake up and to sit up, because they may still be laying down, right? You open the eyes up and you haven't really set up and got up yet. You know what I mean? So that's why we don't compare ourselves to one another. I don't know the work that you've been doing in your life to get you to where you're at. So if I compare myself to you and your results, then I could feel bad about self because I'm not there. And I'm looking at your results and be like, oh shit, I want the boat, I want the motherfucking yacht, I want the motherfucking mansion, I want the cars and the Maserati and the motherfucking 8 bathrooms and all this shit and a wardrobe that says closet as big as my house. A lot of people could sit in that energy, right? But if you have not done the work to get those results, then what are you really mad at? What would I be mad at? I'm gonna be mad at you because you did the work. Like people who are in really great, solid relationships, not that karmic shit where you just with somebody to just be fucking with a person because you don't want to be lonely. Not that. I'm talking about people who know how to partner and collaborate, and they appreciate one another. They value one another for what they're bringing. Like it's balanced. They honor each other. Like that shit, right? You submit onto me, I submit onto you. Like boom, we come together. It's like this right here. It's like that, like that. If we have not done self-healing work, if you have not released old belief systems, if you haven't figured out your own dynamic, if you haven't married your own energy, like your masculine and your feminine, and come to balance and harmony within you, then you're probably not going to have that type of relationship. It's going to be off balance because you are, right? So if I'm looking at somebody with that and I haven't done the inner work, I can't be mad because they accomplished that. If anything, I could be inspired that they did it and be like, that's evidence of the fact that I can do it too. It's two ways to view it. A lot of people don't look at it like that. They get upset because you accomplished it and be like, oh, that should be me. And they get jealous and envious. And sometimes they want to knock you off your motherfucking spot. They want to pull you down. They want to backdoor you. They want to sneak you and take what the fuck you got instead of just going to earn and get their own shit. That's what I heard. Confusion. You got an enemy, somebody around you that's projecting their emotions onto you, and spirit is going to show you. I'm telling you, see, prayer and transformation is poking through. So what I was getting for this person, that they have not gone within, so that they have not experienced their transformation, is given that you have. Somebody feels lost, like they lack direction. This other person that's comparing, they lack direction. Right? We are well aware that we go to the spirit to receive all of our direction, instructions, and we are obedient to what they say. And we do it before it makes sense. We don't know why they told us to go this way. We don't know why they told us not to do this or to do that, do it this way or that way. But we know that it works well for us at the end of the day. Everything is good at the end of the day. Intuition, see, follow that intuition. It don't always make sense. It don't. But if you could look, you see how she got her eyes closed, right? These two are closed and this is open. Because I don't have to see. It doesn't have to make sense to me. If the spirit showed it to me and they told me to do it this way, then that's the way that I'm going to do it. Because they know best, beloved. They just do. They already know from the beginning to the end. If anything, when I wake up at the day, I ask the Most High God for every spiritual tool we need so that the day can come to the expected end. The Most High God knows the end of it. We don't. Right? So guide us through it. Tell us how did we had did it. Right? If we don't know, we be like, Spirit, what did we have did? What did you have us do? You know what I mean? Like, I know it's already done. So what did we do? And when they show us what we did, we do it, right? So I know it feels backwards, but that's how we approach it. Because again, Omega is the ending. The beginning, Alpha, Omega, the end. If they know from the beginning to the end, then I could go to Omega and be like, how did we do it? What did we do? What did we do to get to the highest timeline? To fulfill the will, your will that you put in us when we manifested or incarnated here in this life cycle. What did we do? And they reveal onto us the steps of what we did. And viewing it from past tense, again, as if we've already done it. So yeah, clear your energy. It's here. It's coming through. I'm going to have to wrap this up and finish this up and take care of this issue. Because, again, we came on early because we got locked out of the computer again today. So, clear your energy. You have people projecting onto you. So, a lot of things that you may be feeling, especially if it's pulling down your energy, is reducing your joy, right? You are not enjoying your harvest season the way that you should be. It's because it's other people's energy who are just jealousy and envy, right? Looking at what you've accomplished and not understanding why they don't have it for themselves. And don't sleep on you, right? No, see, look, you're not alone. And you can manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. We just have to be patient and allow things to grow. Allow yourself to grow. Like that seed, it has to be planted, it has to be watered, it cracks open, it's going to grow roots down before it can grow up. And oftentimes it's growing down and up at the same time. So you're being stretched, beloved. You're being opened up, cracked open, you're being stretched. So many things, right? You've been buried and you've been watered and sometimes shit feeling like you fucking been drowned out, right? You being stretched and cracked open before you can even break through and see the light. And all at the same time, for the rest of your journey, the rest of your life cycle, for as long as you exist, you will continue to be stretched in both directions, beloved. It's the north and the south at the same time, all while you're expanding your capacity, the breath, west and east, right? It's like, that's just what it is. It's given like growing in all four directions, and not everybody can handle like that type of capacity. You have to have a strong mindset to realize I'm growing in all four directions is given from the core. At the same time, simultaneously, I'm expanding out in every direction. And when you really get deep into it, you know it's not just up and down and this here. It's like this way is going, like your whole 360 circumference is expanding at the same time, at the same rate. It's giving growth, deep growth. And sometimes you know how you see something and you like you know it's growing. You watering this plant or whatever the case may be, but then for some reason you go in there and you notice it's like boom, like this big growth spurt. And it's like, where the hell did all of that shit come from? Like holy shit, look at it. Right? That's what I'm getting from somebody else. Looking at you and your progress, like, holy shit, when did this happen? Well, I've been growing the whole time in every direction. But sometimes it's just like that thing is giving breakout energy. Like you see that little light, like when it busts out and you finally see it. Yeah. Go with the flow is here. So stay in the flow with the spirit and be patient. You know what I'm saying? As you move through, working with other people, even as the spirit shows you, you know who's for you and who's not, because these boundaries are coming in, right? Boundaries with people, especially if they don't have a deep connection to self and they're not doing their self-healing work, you know, just be conscious because those people could really project their issues onto you, or they could just be really like avoidant. Not just self avoidant, but avoiding of relationships. They could be fickle, they could be double minded, two faced, right? They could definitely be a person that doesn't take or accept accountability. They could sit in that woe is me energy, again, entitled to the benefits of harvest without doing any of the work, beloved. A lot of people want the benefit without putting the work in. So let's get this card, and I feel like this is the last one, and we're going to call it. We got to go take care of this issue. I feel like we found something. This. Surrender frustration. So it is giving me like somebody that's in that tear energy, like they have not discovered, you know what I mean, their wheat germ within. Like they could really flip their energy and grow it. So whoever is comparing themselves, whoever is in this envy and jealousy energy in relation to you, wheat, this is their advice from spirit. Spirit said frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, to center yourself and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. I even get that we could take that. You know what I mean? It is good for a person that's frustrated with themselves, but frustration in general. If you are being showed something about this person that whoever is around you that's envious, jealous, comparing themselves, they have a sense of entitlement. They feel like they should either have your life or the fruit of it should be, you know, reflected in their life, even though they didn't do the work for it. Maybe they want you to carry their problems and their burdens and solve their issues. It could frustrate them, it could frustrate you. But frustration doesn't open any doors. So stay calm and go with the flow. You know you're not alone and you can manifest anything you want to. Your energy flows back into you, which is why self-healing and self-care is so important. That's why this person is being told to nurture themselves, to dig into their own energy and figure that shit out and release their own anger. See, their anger may not be anger. It could be frustration. It could be frustration with their own life and the results of it. But what do you expect if you don't put the fucking work in, beloved? You can't harvest a seed that you never planted. How do you harvest a crop that you did not plant? And then you get mad because other people are bringing in their harvest and they're sitting down getting ready to eat Thanksgiving, right? But person grumbling and complaining because they're not receiving anything, but you can't receive shit when you didn't give shit. It's a cycle. You give to receive. You receive and you give again. You just stay in the flow with it. But for some reason, for some people, that's the hardest shit to understand, and it leads them to the energy of frustration. They think they angry with you, but they're not. They're just frustrated with themselves because they gotta eat their own fruit, which is nothing. They didn't do shit, so they don't get shit. I'm feeling like old girl from Set It Off. What was she saying? Was it Vivica Fox? She didn't do shit, so she didn't get shit. And she said up there, Frankie, I need that money. I get Frankie. She didn't do shit, she don't get shit. Hell, the fuck was you doing? My bad, y'all. I don't know if that was wrong or right. We ain't never always wrong and we ain't always all the way right. That's what Spirit said. Right? It's like, that's the energy though. How the fuck we sitting up here, everybody on their grind and in their bag trying to do what they need to do, heal themselves and raise your vibration and all of this energy. We all so fucking woke. How the fuck you woke when you ain't even got out the bed? You still partially sleep. And that's not saying that people don't be, in whatever is going on that have you in that energy, but the only person that can get you out of it is you, we. If you don't do what it takes to get yourself up, to do the 1% every day. Okay, today I'm getting out of the bed. Well, yesterday I couldn't even get up. Today I'm getting up. Today, next day I'm going to get up and I'm going to get a shower. The next day I'm going to get up, make the bed and get a shower. The next day I'm going to get up, make the bed, get a shower, pick my clothes up. Every day is 1%. And as you see yourself productive and accomplishing 1%, it gives you motivation and inspiration that you can keep doing it. And you build on it. By the time you get to that 365 days, the whole harvest season, next harvest season you start right now, you will be 365% greater than it was when you started. That's something to celebrate. And you don't let nobody define your success for you. So, yes, you be proud of you and what you were able to do, how you increased your capacity, how you were able to do more, to grow faster, to be more efficient, to be more effective. Again, at the end of the year, more productive. Now you got something to eat on because you put the work in. And you won't be frustrated and angry with the people who actually been fucking doing it. So wherever you are on your journey, I'm getting you over here with the wheat, beloved, like you are a creator. Your creativity is your superpower on your path to prosperity. And you're getting a gift. The Spirit said there's something I'd like for you to have. What is it? The fruit of your fucking labor. And I'm getting it's going to be magnified. Because you continue to stay disciplined. And it's like, it's given like, I'm hearing the word consistent. Like every day, beating and hitting at it. Working at it. Every single day. So congratulations to you, Ashe. Good job, good job. Keep up the good work. And keep your boundaries up. Because there's people in your energy that they haven't even discovered why the fuck they angry. But it's directed at you. Why? Because you did what they couldn't do. I love y'all. I do. I love you just like I love me. Because that's my capacity. But it's what? Growing and expanding. At least 1% on the daily. And my 1% ain't everybody else's 1%. So we don't calculate it, but one is one, beloved. So do your shit today a little bit extra. And keep on moving, Ashe. Growing and expanding. So thank y'all for coming back and growing and expanding with us today. We appreciate y'all. We do. And we love you just like we love the Alpha and the Omega that made me, that made you to be the infinite intelligence breathing. So speak that word with intention. Let it move on the breath of life and manifest in your life that today is a good day to have a good day. to the next now. This was done. Love y'all. Ashe.